Requesting our dear viewers to pay attention to your screens as we show our salute to the nation through the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. And please continue the moment of silence as we entrust the enablement of this endeavor to our Almighty Father.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Madre, el Fili, among gamhanan nga amahan, nga anaa sa langit. Nagpasalamat kami sa kinabuhi nga imong gidihog kanamo. Nagpasalamat usab kami sa maayong panahon nga imong gihatag kanamo. Aron makapahigayon kami nga malampuson nining virtual graduation school year 2020-2021 sa among mga kabataan, inubanan sa ilahang mga mapasigarbuhong mga ginikanan, kaparyentihan ug mga kahigalaan. Dako usab namo nga pasalamat o Dios sa imong langitnon nga kaalam ug kusog nga imong gigahin alang sa mga magtutudlo sa nagkalain-laing tunghaan aron among mapalambo ug mabansay ang mga kabataan sa natad sa edukasyon. Pasaylua kami sa among mga kalapasan nga nabuhat sa matag adlaw. Panalangini kami Ginoo bisan pa sa among ipahigayon nga panagtigom karon diha sa kahanginan aron among madayeg ang imong pagkagamhanan. Panalangini ang mga kabataan karon nga mo-graduate aron ang ilahang nakatunan ila kining maggamit adlaw-adlaw. Panalangini usab Ginoo ang mga katawhan nga mosaksi niini maong graduation program ug sa mga teachers, school heads and parents nga nagtambayayong sa mga buluhaton aron kini mahimong magmabungahon. Kining tanan among gipangayo pinaagi sa ngalan sa atong Dios nga manluwas, Ginoong Hesukristo. Amen.
Ladies, gentlemen, and friends, the welcome address.
To our DepEd Secretary, Mrs. Leonor M. Briones, to our School Division Superintendent, Mrs. Maria Teresa B. Abatsado, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Edmar Cabio, to our CID OIC, Dr. Alex Parine, to our SGOD Chief Dr. Milagros G. Soyo, to our Cluster Head, Mr. Brendo B. Torres, to our City Mayor, Venerable Rinaldo S. Concepcion, our dear elders, to beloved parents, guests, and Facebook Club viewers, good morning. Last April 2020, we received a very unexpected news. Then all of the sudden, everything was changed. The start of COVID-19 pandemic has caused a lot of change to our daily lives. Later, we know we can no longer go outside our home. People are advised to wear face masks, face shields, and always maintain social distancing. We can no longer go to our beloved school like the usual. Last year, our brothers and sisters home are very excited for their final moments as graduates. We're not able to have the privilege to attend to their own graduation ceremony. Luckily for this year's end of school year's rights, our hardworking teachers found a way to let us experience what it is like to attend a graduation ceremony, the new normal way. So sit back and relax as I welcome you all to the very first end of school year's rights FB Live. Once again, have a pleasant day, everyone.
The presentation and confirmation of completers and candidates for graduation.
Mrs. Maria Teresa B. Avanzado, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Mrs. Wendes Brenda L. Silva, Education Program Supervisor in Kindergarten. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for kindergarten moving up for school year 2020-2021 of Lamwas Elementary School, whom 6 are male and 8 are female, a total of 14 kindergarten completers. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the 1-year kindergarten basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education. May I therefore request you to confirm their graduation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Department of Education, Region 7 Central Visayas, upon the recommendation of the Schools Division Superintendent, Mrs. Maria Teresa V. Avanzado, CESO 6, whom I represent, I hereby accept and confirm the completion of 6 males and 8 females, or a total of 14 completers of Lamwas Elementary School, for having satisfactorily completed the 1-year basic education curriculum in kindergarten for the school year 2020-2021. They are now entitled to receive their certificates of completion with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations!
The completers of school year 2020-2021.
Balansag Janelle Romano, Estosata Wilnard Casido, Fabiliar Brgy Apolinario, Galieto Jomari Claro, Lagunero Elizalde Jr. Silva, Romano Raymar Chavez, Andicoy Regimay Quinianola, Casido Rosas May Balsumo, Eleksyon Ana Cagente, Fundador Wenelin Garnica, Limbaga Joy-Ann Estosata, Repel Roxanne Limbaga, Romano Marjen Chavez, Romano Rachel May Estosata.
Mrs. Maria Teresa V. Avanzado, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Mrs. Brenda L. Silva, Education Program Supervisor in Kindergarten. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021 of Lamwas Elementary School, whom 3 are male and 10 are female, a total of 13 graduating pupils. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education. May I therefore request you to confirm their graduation. Mrs.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Department of Education, Region 7, Central Visayas, upon the recommendation of the Schools Division Superintendent, Mrs. Maria Teresa V. Avanzado, CESO 6, whom I represent, I hereby accept and confirm the graduation of 3 males and 10 females, or a total of 13 graduates of Lamwas Elementary School, for having satisfactorily completed the 6-year basic education curriculum in the elementary for the school year 2020-2021. They are now entitled to receive their certificates of graduation with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations!
The graduates of school year 2020-2021.
Estosata Brgy Academy, Javier Elmar Litran, Quinianola Gilbert de la Cruz, De Los Santos Abigail Puson, Estolonio Reyame Ihuna, Fabiliar Jovelyn Apolinario, Galieto Ginros Claro, Paracale Ginaline Babor, Patok Angel May Academia, Patok Mariel Academia, Patok Roshini Academia, Repel Charin Estosata, Valentino Shirley Election.
And now let us hear messages from Honorable City Mayor Reynaldo S. Concepcion, DepEd Secretary Professor Leonor Magtulis Briones, Regional Director Dr. Salustiano Jimenez Jr., and our very own Schools Division Superintendent Mrs. Maria Teresa V. Avanzado.
It is with great sadness to have known that the July 2021 graduation and moving up rites will not be able to take place in person due to the prevailing COVID-19 situation in our locality. Since part of our commitment and allegiance is to protect our people's safety and well-being, we have to keep within certain limits and adhere to health and safety protocols. With the outbreak of COVID-19, we have to deploy strategies that would contain its spread and alleviate its socio-economic impact, enabling us to thrive not only today but in the future as well. I admit in my position that implementing various actions to address the present need have somehow affected our way of life and have gradually changed our perspective. Yet, this would not hinder us from working together to be able to rise to this ongoing crisis. Today, as this historic school year comes to a close, through this historic occasion bearing the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, I very well understand your desire to uphold a sustainable quality education while embracing the new normal. And you must know that I take notice of your labor and dedication as you go the extra mile, adjusting to new approaches, but still making the best out of these extraordinary times for the fundamental rationality that the teaching and learning process continues and should never stop. The distance learning strategy you have established, effective or not, still demonstrates consistency of learning. With this, I want to convey my heartfelt gratitude and felicitations, first and foremost to all the teachers for the great effort you have extended to our dear Tanjayanon learners. To our school heads for being the stronghold, providing our teachers the support and help they need. To Tanjay City Division Office, headed by the Schools Division Superintendent, Mrs. Maria Teresa V. Avanzado, for pulling together in turning this challenge into opportunity. May you continue to conscientiously work to keep this system well functioning and ensure that your services shall be delivered to the best standards, notwithstanding this undesirable condition. To the parents, whose role has always been important, is critical in this situation. This is your time, a time for love and support, which your children essentially need for them to stay healthy and positive. Many of you, though ill-equipped with the necessary and proper resources, had nevertheless tried and give your best to serve the purpose. I salute you the most. To our dear learners who have suffered the loss of convenience and sense of community, this time is a sure test of your flexibility, creativity, and resiliency as this condition rages on. You have to push yourself to embrace the present reality and stay determined, optimistic, and sensible as you continue to move forward and take one step at a time to get there. In essence, I want you to reflect on one of my favorite quotes by Dirk Benedict, which goes, "Life has never been easy, nor is it meant to be. It is a matter of being joyous in the face of sorrow." My dear graduates, life is full of challenges. It's how you respond to them that makes a difference to your life. Know that I am truly proud seeing you overcome this difficulty. We are in this together, and we will get through this together. I know in my heart that in no time, everything will get back to its state of normalcy, especially in our education system. Accept my warmest congratulations on your well-deserved success. A graduation message from our very own Tanjay City Mayor, the Honorable Reynaldo Raycons Concepcion.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. when I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Greetings of love and peace to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities, the fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity, and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too. And with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing. either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on, who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friend. So learners, congratulations, you hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also, especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe and God bless everyone.
My warmest congratulations to all our completers and graduates this school year 2020-2021. I am truly happy for this milestone each one of you has achieved, be it in kindergarten, elementary, junior high school, or senior high school level. This school year has been very challenging for all of us, not only for our teachers and school personnel, but most especially to our learners and parents because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But pandemic or no pandemic, education has to continue. Everyone in education has to adapt and adopt to the change the pandemic has brought to our educational system, because the traditional way of schooling, which was the face-to-face, is not anymore allowed. That is why schools have adopted flexible learning modalities and options to suit our learners' needs without sacrificing their health, safety, and well-being this time of crisis. To our completers and graduates, you have done a great job. The many days of untiring dedication to complete lessons and learning tasks, whether through modules or online classes, has paid off. The moving up, completion, and graduation ceremonies are just but a beginning of something big that could lead you to the achievement of your dreams and aspirations in life. Your success today will lead you to more successes in the future as you continue your journey in life. Let us not forget the people who were with you in this journey. Your teachers, for giving you the right education, for patiently guiding and nurturing you all these years. To your parents and guardians who, despite the day-to-day concerns,
helped you with your lessons and supported you all the way. To your friends who cared for you and helped you out with your problems. Make these people proud by doing the best in everything you do. And most importantly, for the gift of life, talent, and opportunity to be part of this year's Moving Up, Completion, and Graduation exercises. Again, my warmest congratulations to all for another successful school year. God bless us all.
The introduction of the guest speaker.
A pleasant morning, everyone. Let me take this moment to introduce to you our guest speaker for this momentous event. He is one of the most respected elders in our very own Bukidnon indigenous tribe. He is the son of the late chieftain, Mr. Fructuoso A. Acabal, also known as Lolo Pusoy. He is also one of the trusted persons in our community because of this selfless service and shown in his great love and concern to our school. This person that I am referring to is very close to our heart. He is no other than Mr. Salito J. Istusata. Please help me welcome him with a big round of applause.
To our school division Superintendent Mrs. Maria Teresa P. Avanzado, Assistant School Division Superintendent Mr. Edmar Ian L. Cabio, CID Chief SGOD Chief Dr. Milagros G. Soyo, IP Focal Person Florinda Galvez, Cluster Head Mr. Brindo B. Torres, School Head Mr. Jumari B. Katubig, Teachers, City Mayor Honorable Rinaldo S. Concepcion, our dear elders Jose Harigante, Alfonso Istusata, Sotiro Academia, Melchor Maraon, Eusebio Cabal, Dani Torno, Pristo Toto Turan, Nicolas Garingo. To beloved parents, guests, and Facebook Live viewers, may mabutan. Sayod kita ning panahon sa pandemya. Lisod ang mga kabataan sa pagpadayot sa pag-eskwela. Apan tungod sa bag-ong teknolohiya nga gipahagayon sa atong Department of Education, ang pag-eskwela sa mga kabataan nagapadayon pinaagi sa modyol. Busag sakripisyo uban ang mga ginikanan sa pag-ayuda sa mga kabataan aron ang magapadayon ang ilang pag-eskwela. Busa tungod usab sa kaluoy ug panabang sa Dios, padayon nga luwas ang mga kabataan ug karon nagamalampuson ang pag-eskwela sa mga kabataan uban sa pagtambayayo sa ato ang magtikod ng mga magtutudlo sa nasay sa atong eskwelahan. Busa congratulations sa tanang ni-graduate ning tuig 2021. Mga kabataan, nasigon ko kamong tanan. Kamong tanan nga mi-graduate sa elementary, padayon kamo ngadto sa high school. Mga ginikanan, padayon na ang pagsuporta sa inyong kabataan. Uban, sa pag-ampo o pagsalig ngadto sa Dios nga maoy nagpahigayon sa tanan nga kalampusan sa ato mga pagpanikam. Mo kini ang gamay nakong hagit o pagdasid kaninyo nga diin kita mo walang puso kung kitang tanan mga tambayayo gikan sa atong Department of Education o sa tanan ng mga tutudlo nga nasahin dinhi sa Lamwas Elementary School. O mo kini ang akong mensahe. Kini ang inyong suon o higala nga si Sal Estosata, Council Member sa Bukidnon Tribe sa Lamwas, Santo Niño, Tanjay City. Kaninyong tanan. Daghang salamat o may punta.
And now, the words of gratitude.
It was not so long ago when I dreamed, and not so long ago when I took the first steps towards the fulfillment of my elementary education. Today, together with my batchmates, celebrate our success despite the change in our educational system, the hardship, struggles, and challenge in answering the module. To our DepEd Secretary, Mrs. Leonor M. Briones, to our School Division Superintendent, Mrs. Maria Teresa V. Avansado, to our Assistant School Division Superintendent, Mr. Edmar L. Cabio, to our CID OIC, Dr. Alex Barani, to our SGOD Chief Dr. Milagros G. Soyo, to our Cluster Head, Mr. Brendo B. Torres, to our City Mayor Honorable Rinaldo S. Concepcion, our dear elders, be beloved parents, guests, and Facebook Live viewers, good morning. I would like to take the moment to thank people who I feel simply haven't thanked enough. To our family, especially to our parents, thank you for everything, so much effort and sacrificing your time in getting our modules and guiding us in answering it. We know that today learning modality is not easy, but still you manage to cater our needs in order to learn continuously. The fruit of all the things you have done to us is already in our hands. Before it was just a dream, but today it becomes a reality, and we could not have done any of this without you. That is why you deserve to be thanked a million times. We should also not forget our teachers for working so hard to help us continue our education the best as they can. Despite of this circumstance, we are so thankful, noticing how much time and effort you have put into adapting to all of this change. For taking risks in the middle of pandemic, for having sleepless nights, for carrying our modules from the city to our school while taking a slippery and muddy road. Made us all grateful to all of you because you have been a part of our wonderful yet challenging journey. God bless and more powers.
The graduation song.
will see it. The dreams I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going. I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
Ladies and gentlemen and friends, the pledge of the graduates.
We, the 2021 graduates of Lamwas Elementary School, having received our certificate of graduation, do solemnly pledge our loyalty to you, our alma mater, and to your ideals, to perpetually uphold your standard and tradition and spirit to serve the country and fellow men to the best of our ability, mindful that whatever destiny shall bring us, we must live to the highest and fullest expectation, worthy of being true children of our alma mater, Lamwas Elementary School, never to be confident. We shall ever pursue for self-growth and development. So help me God.
Division Superintendent Mrs. Maria Teresa V. Abansado, to our Assistant School Division Superintendent Mr. Edmark Cabio, to our CID Chief, ESG OD Chief, Cluster Head, School Head, Teachers, Elders, Parents, Graduates, and for today, FB Live viewers, maayong buntag sa tanan. Isip usa ka PTA President, ginikanan usab sa mga sa bata diri nga nag-eskwela. Kami nagpasalamat sa mga ginikanan nga nisuporta sa ilang anak bisan sa kalisod pag sa kadaghan sa trabaho, pero nagsakripisyo sila sa pagkuha og module, pag-uli, o magpasalamat usab kita sa mga maestro dinhi nga nagsakripisyo sila pag-ayo pagkuha sa module sa ubos hatod nato diri bisan lisod kay ang dalan. O ug sa mga tao nga nisuporta nga mo patsada nga atong eskwelahan, daghan kayong salamat. Ug nagpasalamat sa mi nga kanang mo graduate ang mga bata aron pinaagi sa virtual. Bisa sa una wala ka graduate ang amo kong anak, aron pinaagi ani nga nag responsable silang naghimo ani maka-graduate sila bisan sa virtual nga paagi. Busa sa tanan nga responsable, sa maestra, sa mga ginikanan, tanan-tanan, daghan kayong salamat ug maayong buntag kanatong tanan.